Welcome to this video. What do pets feel when their owner is ill or if he dies? Not a very popular topic, but I think one that should be discussed because our pets are so sensitive to whatever we feel. So when we are ill or we may have a fatal illness, dogs and cats should be included in the process. First off, I want to start with our dogs. Dogs are often quicker to notice any health problems due to the changes in our smell, our scent, stability, movement, energy. Dogs are very aware of all of this. That's why we have dogs that sense diabetes, that can detect cancer, that can help prevent or warn us for an epileptic episode. So all that is really very important. And our dogs notice this very, very, very fast. And they are often the first to know. Even in pregnant ladies, the dogs often are the first to know that, even before the woman herself knows it. Extreme behaviors are possible. That means we can have dogs that are really restless, and other dogs that are really quiet and sitting far away from the owner because they're like, what the dude is going on? We saw this extreme behavior of avoidance with my grandmother and my Newfoundland Mona. Whenever my grandmother came to visit us, Mona started to avoid her, didn't get close to her anymore, which was very odd for her because she was a very sociable dog. She loved my grandma, but all of a sudden that changed, and a few months later we started to notice that the early signs of Alzheimer's. So yeah, Mona was the first to know that. Looking back, we noticed that because before we thought, crazy dog, what are you doing? Why are you avoiding grandma? That's what we noticed. So even that is possible for them to notice. And that wasn't even her own owner, Dogs also can react to the increase or decrease of the dosage of medication. I have firsthand experience in that because I had anti-epileptic medication for trigeminal neuralgia, and Bowden, my current dog, used to really react to the increase of dosages. Now I'm off that medication, so yay. But he really he started to lash out at everything and anything. Even the smallest little fly could really start to take him off, and really start to bark and lunge and whatever. It was really crazy, and I didn't know what to do, but remain calm, But the reason for the increase of dosage of your medication is also there. You also have to take care of yourself. So it's not always easy to monitor that. The cats also often notice health problems due to changes in scent, stability, movement, energy. Also, extreme behaviors are possible. Cats are known to be a little more independent than our dogs, a little less attached to us. But they can start to become like extremely caring, especially for normally independent cats. That's really something that you would notice. Extreme spinning, the purring. The purring in cats has a healing effect on themselves, and they will also do the same for us. They will also go lie down on the spot of where they feel the illness resides in the body. So that's really typical for cats. If you have a family member that gets into the last stages of their life because of their illness, of course, it's natural for you to care for the patient, but please also pay attention to the dog or cat that person has. Even if they withdraw, they need attention. Explain it to them in simple words. They don't understand our words. They do understand our meaning, and they or our intention. I should say they understand our intentions. But the way we talk to them, as if they were a child, they understand that something's going on and feel that they can calm down and relieve of their task. Always provide space and safety. If they want to be close to the owner, let them be. But if they are getting too clingy, also provide safety for themselves and get them out of there. As yeah, you should take them out. Of course, especially dogs should go out. Some dogs refuse to go, but really try to get them out of the room where the ill patient is. And when the owner dies, I know it's hard for us because we are grieving the loss of that person, of course. But animals also do grieve, and it is best that they can see the deceased owner. They can notice that there's no longer a soul living in that body, because that's actually the way that works for them. They see that there is no life in that body anymore. Which might be hard for you to hear as I say this, but that's actually how they process it, because they will try to wake them up sometimes. So not every animal is quite serene with this, and they will try lick and paw maybe at the hands to start to get a reaction. It's really difficult sometimes for us to see that, but it is a natural response. And yes, of course, you should be on your guard for whatever can be harmful to the deceased owner. Of course, it's not hurtful, but it can be harmful. So please let them see them, because that will help them in their grieving process. Because dogs and cats that grieve, they really need our support. If it's absolutely not possible for us to see the deceased person, so then the animal can also not see that person, please explain it to them. It might be very difficult to do that, but and again, they don't understand our words. They do understand our intentions, and they understand our intentions are pure, and that will help them cope with the loss of their beloved owner. So I know it's difficult in this kind of times, but if you're a pet owner looking for this to happen, or getting information on this, please know that you can put it in your will, and that will should be honored. So often when family members discuss this and you would say this, family members are like, whatever, we'll see. But when it's in your will, they will be more inclined to do so, or to follow your will. So maybe that is an idea, or that is an option to do that. If you have any questions, they're also always welcome in the comment section here on the video, or through our email. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting pet videos. Thank you so much.